It's your boy JD No Chill right now. It's a No Chill session. I got my host Chelsea Perry in this bad boy all the way from H-Town. And we got a special guest right now, black business owner, my guy Mr. Russell in this bad boy. You know your full name?
What's up? Russell Jenkins.
Russell Jenkins. I know everybody with their full name out there. Russell Jenkins, man, black business owner, man. He owns a gym right now. How long you been owning that bad boy?
We're going on year number 12.
That's
year number 12.
That's crazy. Yes. I hope I own anything for 12 years. That long. That's longevity.
Yes.
Where you originally from, OG?
Born in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
Like I said, Pops was military, so we bounced around the country. So I got a chance to live in a lot of states and, like I said, meet a lot of different types of people.
You got to see the world at a young age.
As a young age.
Was you kind of like didn't like it at first? Because some people don't like being in the Army, bro.
I mean, that's all you know. So it was get your work done, you build these relationships, and then, Pops got to leave. Sorry, got to leave. And that's how it was. So that was all I knew. And it just, like I said, you get an opportunity to just meet different types of people. Unfortunately for me, a lot of the places my dad went, I would be the only black person in the whole school.
I know you was getting girls
you know?
like that.
That's not what you were trying to say,
Russell.
Russell.
That's not what I was trying to say.
It was a different experience for that man.
You know. So,
but you was getting the girls too.
But I was
like the only brother. And was you into sports too?
Oh yeah, football, track, baseball.
Oh yeah.
But the dancing was my thing though.
Oh yeah. He told me, did you dance a New Edition or something?
Me and my brother, we got close with Bobby Brown's dancers.
Okay.
I know y'all remember the two. It could have been me and my brother.
Okay.
But we used to dance for I made money dancing, so I guess you could say.
Oh, stripping deals?
A little bit of that too. You gotta get through college now.
JD done brought a treat to the studio. We might have to resurrect that. A little something.
She's like, what we seeing?
No, sir.
That's back in the day stuff.
We gonna just interview today.
Okay, we grown.
Was that in Nevada? Was that in the Midwest?
No. Actually, that's when I got to California.
California.
LA will do it.
Yeah, you figure out what you gonna do for rent.
Yeah, exactly.
Rent was higher than because back then I'm pretty sure rent back in the Midwest.
What do you mean back then?
Hold on. We're like this is the OG. So when I say OG, he's a little older than me. All right. So back then, you
52.
52. And he don't even look.
Come on, black.
He don't look it. He don't look. I don't even hope when I'm 52 because I'm already.
You look 52 now. So you. Kill the Hulk. Russell Jenkins is already solidified.
What do you do to stay young, man? We're gonna get back to that.
Oh, here we go.
What do you do to stay young?
Be happy.
How do you stay happy, man?
How do I stay happy? I hang around happy people. That's
it. That's the top one.
Listen, it sounds simple,
it's true.
but it's so
not,
true. It's not.
It's hard.
Because a lot of people are negative or they have ill will in their heart about you being a 12-year business owner. You have traveled and done things. Yeah. People say, oh, that's cool, and really be harboring feelings.
Yeah. So I just be happy. I wake up happy. I go to sleep happy. When I'm at work, I'm dancing around. Obviously,
he be kicking it.
Be kicking it. So, you get the job done, but at the same time, you got to have a good time doing it. It's what I do every day. So that's it.
How do you navigate? Because we saying be happy, right? And we said that that's easier said than done, but you made the choice. When you find yourself in a stressful situation, how do you navigate that?
One, you got to understand that life is life, and life is life with everybody. So it's when something happens that could be stressful or is stressful, you tackle it, and then you have to move on from it. Because if what happens yesterday starts to affect you tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day, you lose your happiness.
Now, when did you even grasp that concept of way of thinking? That's another thing, because not everybody, it's a way to think. How did you grasp that concept?
It's a choice. We all got choices, and so I can choose to wake up stressful and my hair can fall out and all these things. You can choose to do that, but I choose the other side. I love my life. Life is good. But at the same time, life is still life to me too, because I have clients who I've trained for 10 years, and they look at me and they're like, we've never seen you in a bad mood. How is it possible? Not that things that happen to you don't happen to me.
Fact.
It's just that I've already made the choice that when it happens, I take care of it, and then I have to keep moving. Life is good.
Inspirational.
I love it. I
gotta stay happy.
Mindset.
It's mindset. And that's what it is. That's what it is. And through that mindset, that's why my blessings keep coming.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, when it comes to, you're talking 12 years in business, living the life I live and have people love you for you is I've made the choice. I'm gonna be happy, and if you want to come into my happiness, you can come on in. But if you come in a negative, then you're gonna have to go hang out with somebody else.
I like that. Either you're gonna get on the plan or not. It's a simple choice. Because everybody has choices.
Yeah, no, like you can go about your business. And and also like what I'm saying, as I interact with guys, because I do know him personally, it's just like how he interact with people is just really positive. He tries his best to be straightforward. It's like you good or you ain't. He'll let you know what it is, straightforward, and he ain't shicey at all. And that's another thing that I respect about the OG, because a lot of older people I started to realize, and the thing even he found out, some people be low key shicey or they don't want to see you do better than them. He good either way. You know what I'm saying? Like
either way.
So that's what I do respect about you, man. And what is this lifestyle that you talking about, man? That you be living, man?
Right,
this lifestyle.
Because he live a little different. He ain't in the Midwest no more.
Put me on. This is my first time meeting Mr. Jenkins, so tell me about this lifestyle.
The lifestyle. It's when we talk about the lifestyle, usually if you use that phrase, you're talking polyamorous.
Okay.
Meaning you have the ability to love more than one person.
Trying to be like
which
that.
I think we all have that capability, but
True.
once again we get caught up in between the jealousy and the envy and all these things that society teach us that you're supposed to be one man, one woman, and grow old and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But for me, it just didn't work, and so
Did you tried it?
I tried it.
Okay, as long as
you
you
were
tried.
married.
I were married twice,
Okay.
and I just you found yourself just monogamy. I just can't do it, and so
I love the honesty.
I love it. No, but
So childish.
no, well, I'm more ignorant. You know what I'm saying? You look way mature, more mature about it.
Yeah.
But that's. Respect.
But it's just like I said. Once again, go back to choices. You can choose to hide your phone and tell your girl you love her, but then you walking around doing some other stuff. You can choose to do that, but you hurting people. And you just get to a point where you just like, okay, let me just try this honesty thing. And if you're straightforward from day one, not day 360, but day one,
Yes.
then you give the other person a choice to once again come along or choose to go somewhere else. So anyway, I was blessed to find a female after trial and error who accepted and said, okay, I appreciate the honesty, and so we started a relationship, and from that relationship, you what you do is you have your teammate, and then you and your team, you go out and you do the things that you want to do as a teammate. And it's no different than a monogamy relationship, because if I'm with you and we establish that, then you and I are doing everything together, supposedly.
Right.
So when you find a mate that's like, yo, you see old girl over there? I'm feeling her. Let's go over here as a unit and let's take care of that.
Yeah.
And so that's what we did. So we were doing that and having a good time. And then, you get to a point where you meet someone and you develop relationship feelings. And so now you got 2 on the team.
Right.
So now that 2 becomes 3. And so the 3 go out and experience life together.
And when you turn 2 into 3, you also communicate with that person as well I come almost as a package, or I come with someone, and
nothing.
you have to see.
Nothing.
I don't have, even though I don't think the lifestyle is for me, I can respect anything where honesty is at the forefront. You have to let people choose what they want. Yeah. It's when you hide, and even then, I know women who have said, I'm with it, because they want that guy, and they feel like they can change that guy over time. But if he was bold enough
to
tell you, it's nothing you gonna do. Ain't no tricks you gonna flip out. There's nothing, because he's already made it. It's bigger than, and I mean this for men and women, it's bigger than the sex. It's not just about, people look at polyamorous lifestyle as something that's sexual, and I think it's so much bigger than that.
Way more bigger.
I still just want me, mine, and mine. But not even understanding that, like, I don't own that man. I don't control that man. But I just need this to be the dynamic. But I think sometimes, like, having someone else to complain about probably would be okay.
Yeah. So that's what we do. Like I said, when I say we're in a committed, open relationship, meaning everything is open for discussion.
Okay.
And that's what it's taught me, because most men aren't taught or expressing their feelings, or just like I said, just being honest with the if you're gonna say, if I say I love you, I should be able to tell you anything without being judged, as long as I tell you before it happens.
True.
So and so that's what it's taught me. It's taught me communication. It's taught me to be honest. It's taught me to and to respect and listen. And so, you know, you add all that up, it's just made me a better man.
Those are valuable keys.
No,
right there.
and like even outside of the you know the polyamorous thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the fact that he's over there telling y'all like he's straightforward and honest, like he giving you what's up front, you have the choice whether or not to accept it or not. I done took a couple tips from this guy without him knowing, you know what I'm saying? Because I've always been straightforward about who I am. Like I'm JD from St. Louis. I may come off a little extra here and there.
A little there.
But in the day, the core value, you silly, the core value of me is still a solid dude. You know what I mean? So I tell my shorty like, yo, this is who I am. You don't necessarily have to accept it. No. But this is who I am. This is how I'm rocking. This is how I'm moving. Now, I will evolve as a person over time, but not on your time. And a lot of times that's always a confliction there because it's like, well, they want me to be somewhere where I'm not yet. It could be vice versa. But for me, I went in the gate, and then again, Chelsea, tell me if I'm wrong. And again, you don't speak for all women, but tell me if I'm wrong.
I will.
But some women do try to, you just said earlier, try to adjust a man when he already comes as is, versus a man kind of let a woman be her more so than a woman let, you know. And so that's what the issue that I normally have is where a woman's like, well, you can do or just here, and it's like, whoa, can I think about it first? You know, give me an option.
Choice, change should be a choice. That's what I say.
Always should be a choice.
Should be a self-choice.
And again, like I said, if you want that particular person, I tell my girl all the time, I'm the knight in shining armor. I might protect you, but as in like, you know, court you how you may want to be courted by a romantic, you know what I'm saying, guy. I don't come off like that, and that's not who I am, but I will try to the best that I can, but it's just not who I am. I'm more rugged.
Courtship is important.
No, I'm not saying
romantic can be different for each man.
And that's all I'm saying. I'm still romantic.
You still romantic.
I'm still romantic. My girl can tell you I'm romantic still, but as in like
Russell.
I just come off a little different.
Yeah.
Just a little different. You know what I'm saying?
You know, instead of roses, you might buy some socks.
Or I get your car done. Instead of getting your nails did, your car's gonna be squared away.
Yeah, so you just,
and it's different.
Different.
Chelsea, everybody take a deep breath.
Listen, I just had to put air in my tire the other day, so I was like, oh, okay. I might take that. Yeah. You just never know. Can 3 become 4?
It's open for discussion. So because my thing is, why this world is millions and millions and millions of people. You know, why would I think, or why would you think that there's only one person out there that can stimulate you, whether it's sexual, whether it's mental, why would we think that there's only one person?
Because that's what's been sold to us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when you go through your day or you go through your life, you're going to meet people who really, like I said, stimulate you somehow. Okay. And so my thing is the fact that I can be at work, meet somebody, and be like, yo, we should go out to lunch to talk, you know. And then I can get on the phone and call up my girls and be like, yo, I just met this cool person I'm going to go sit and have a drink with, without them being like, well, why are you going to go have a drink with them? What if, you know, there's no jealousy. There'll need to be, I'm not leaving them. I'm in love. So that's what I'm saying. When you're in love with someone, you don't have to really worry about them leaving if the communications is there. So I'm in love with 2 women, and those 2 women are in love with me. And so through that, we can go out and conquer this world.
Okay.
I feel like you've given us some great insight, and I just want to ask one last question, but we want to know more about you for sure.
For sure.
Especially in the Black community, where it's not, the polyamorous is, I don't think, well received. I think we're seeing it more, but it's still a stigma about either it being sex or men just wanting to have more than one woman. How do you deal, or is it something that you share in your day-to-day life right off the bat, or is it something that is more private and not many people know? And then how do you deal with the judgment of that?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Detail. Start with you know.
Okay. Because it's funny, though, because each one of my women deal with that. One can't tell her family. One, because we are married, the judgment. So we got one with the family, got one worried about being judged, and then you have me who's older, and once again, whoever I am,
That's who I am.
you can, like I said, you go back to the choice. You can accept me or you not. So my kids know, my mom know. My mom lives with us, so my mom knows. I don't hide it from nobody. He knows I'm at the gym. They both come in the gym, and
I sure be like, man, at one point when I first saw it, I was like, ain't no way he ain't doing it.
So, but when you go back to the black community, it's like anything else that the society say is not right. A lot of them do it, but a lot of them,
True.
A lot of them don't want
They're in the dark
it
about it.
to be exposed. So, I find when I go to our clubs, certain places where we go, where we know we're going to talk with and be with amongst people who are in the polyamorous world, you see blacks, you see Asians, you see whites, you see Latinos. It's all around.
Right.
So, obviously, in the black community, we think about it. Like I said, everyone is capable of loving more than one person. We love more than one kid. we don't, because a lot of questions I get, well, who do you love the most? And I'm like, I didn't know love is
not like
rated. I'm either in love with you or I'm not. Yeah. So there is no higher ground. Well, she's the wife, she's the girlfriend, she should be higher. No, I'm in love. And so I care about them both. I'm gonna do for them both. I'm gonna die for them both. So, and they both feel about that about me. Yeah. So, but in the black community is, we love. And when we love, right? So don't say we not capable of loving more than one person, because I know that's not true.
But again, it's just that particular lifestyle.
It's not accepted.
They push it on.
But I can tell you some places to go if you interested.
We're not doing this with you, Russell.
Okay.
We gonna get into the business.
Okay, the business.
All right. So what's your plan for you next, man? 12-year business and everything else, man. You be living your life. You up there, but you still young. You still moving. He can still run a marathon.
But I still feel like that's my problem sometimes. I still feel like I'm 21. Yeah, not. But as far as business, man, we're gonna, like I said, the gym. We're gonna continue to help people out, be there for our community in the beautiful city of Granada Hills. COVID slowed us down big time, but just made us start thinking a little bit different. So we kind of started a little business. Y'all, if you're throwing your cardboard away, I'm coming to get it. But started a little cardboard business with my brother, and you'd be amazed how much money you can make in a cardboard game.
You ain't never seen one of them old raggedy trucks with Latinos. They got like racks of cardboard on the back of their truck.
I had one of the trucks, but we upgraded now though. We got us a nice truck. I had a ghetto truck, but now we got a nice truck. But we show up different places and establish that we are your cardboard guy. And I load it up at 52, load it up, take it to the recycle, and we about to turn this into a business.
Wow,
we started
I
off
did
with
not know that.
Started off with one location, and I got 5 now. So
he moved fast,
y'all.
He moves different.
But COVID just taught you got to start thinking outside the box, because at any day they can shut us down, and that's what they did.
And you don't need a permit or anything like that. You need reliable transportation, clearly, and that's it.
When you come, because it's in their way. So
I like that.
So the best thing about a business, man, when you make a solution for somebody, you instantly got customers, and that's the only thing about it.
And that's what it is. Yeah. No. So I'm gonna continue to work. It's one of the things my pops told me: work. And as long as you working, you got ability to make money, and if you got ability to make money, you got ability to live. Yeah. And so like I said, man, just be happy. And what I found out, and this is what I found out. If you are good to every person that you meet, and when I say good to them, help them out, be honest with them, treat them like you want to be treated, which we've heard 1,000 times. But I truly have found out, if you do that with every person that you meet, anything that you even thought of, or even ain't even thought of, will come to you. I never ever thought about opening up a business. I never ever thought about being in a polyamorous relationship. I mean, everything has come to me. I ain't even ever had a thought, even becoming a trainer. But when I meet you, I am the 100% honest with you. I'm gonna treat you like you part of my family. And you can ask anybody who know me. When it comes to me and dealing with whether it's anybody, if you truly are good to people, God will bless you in ways that you have never even seen.
That's very
Facts.
And that's how I'm gonna say.
You better take us out, Russell.
That was a nice
I needed that. That was good.
great.
No, that's true.
That's what it is, though.
All right. Well, y'all heard it from my guy Russell Jenkins, man. Make sure y'all check him out, man. Yo, solid guy. If you're looking for training, hey, he got you. He got some trainers for you if you too busy. You need cardboard picked up. He's picking up cardboard now too.
What's the name of your gym? We didn't say the name.
Muscle by Russell. Get out.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to put it out there.
I'm gonna put it out there. Okay. Muscle by Russell.
Muscle by Russell.
Come by and see me. Yeah.
Granada Hills.
Sure.
There you go. There we go. Now make sure I put his information below, and make sure y'all check us out. It's your boy JD No Chill. Got my host Chelsea Perry right here, and again a special guest Russell Jenkins. Man, we out of this bad boy.
Appreciate you.
One.
This is Russell Jenkins, and this is a No Chill Session.